We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I am your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS, and today we get to start up a game that I've been pretty excited to actually dive in and cover upon its official release for quite some time, and it's Himeko Sutori, or Himeko Sutori, or some other pronunciation, which is probably actually correct. And it is by Rockwell Studios and released January 31st, 2021. I didn't know the release was coming. Fortunately, it's been kind of in my library. I played around with it a little bit, put some episodes out there to let you guys see what it's all about. And I guess the developer and I just hadn't talked in a long time, so didn't know the release was this close. It's unfortunate that I missed it, but hey, you know what? It's all good. We're going to hop in, we're going to play, we're going to have some fun. It's a really cool game. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys check it out. If you guys are fans of, I believe it's Tactics Ogre, this is supposed to be kind of like a spiritual successor to that. It's in along those lines, in that vein, if you will. So we're going to hop into new game, and it should start off everything with the official campaign. Kind of see how the storyline starts off, and we begin our adventures. Now, keep in mind, it's been well over a year since I've actually last had my hands on the game, so it's very possible that I will be making horrible mistakes and everything else, but I'm really excited to see what the game looks like now that it is officially fully released. And hopefully you guys are looking forward to it as well. Alright. And there's like an opening cinematic that kind of plays out here. Nathaniel Ayer presents, or Ayer, a Rockwell Studios game. And I may have to play around and adjust some of the sound settings and everything else, but we'll see. Himeko Sutori. That's how I'm probably going to say it. To the families whose love and support made Himeko Sutori possible. Aya, what's the matter? Says Yumi. All is well. I am just winded. I ran all the way here. Can you stand, little sister? Yes, I think so. Good. Now can you walk? Use the WASD or arrow keys to move, or set your own movement keys in the option. Left click or press spacebar to close this window. Yep, I can move. Okay, where do you want me to walk? Good, good, good. Can you look around? Q and E to move. Use the mouse scroll wheel to zoom in and out. You can also set your preferred camera movement keys in the option menu. In large open spaces during combat, you can move the camera. In smaller areas, you usually can't move it. Where have you been, little sister? We've been tearing the castle apart looking for you. Oh no, does Daddy know I was out? Father is still in his study. We told Master Kwame that you were in the privy. But where were you really? Well, you know those fairy flower bulbs we found? Well, it looked like this one was ready to blossom, but I needed soil from the forest. And, well, ta-da! You snuck out to get soil for your fairy bulb to blossom. Yes, isn't she perfect? Woof. Hello, it's Poinsettia. Or Poinsettia. Or Poinsettia. Poinsettia. We're just glad you're back safely. Keep your fairy out of trouble. Please let us know where you're going in the future. You know how Father gets when he doesn't know where we are. He would assume that you had just wandered into the world gate. And then we'd all be under watch for a month. There you are, young ladies. What is going on here? Come here, child. Let me take a look at you. Press spacebar to enter when you're close to talk to me. Alright, so we can zoom out and we can rotate with Q and E. And it locks into place when we do the rotation that way. Come here, child. Yes, yes, Master Kwame. Good morning, Professor Kwame. I think we're ready to start our daily tasks. Yes. With a new playmate, I see. I'll pretend I don't know where she came from. Hey, Professor Kwame, you're not going to tell Daddy, are you? His Regency hired me to tutor you, not to imprison you. So long as your adventures do not interfere with your learning, I see no reason to curtail those adventures. Thank you. Now, children, tell me what your tasks for the day will be. First, we need to inspect the defenses at the Crystal Tower at the university. Then we go to the market to speak with the merchants and learn of any problems on the roads. And then we're done. We return and tell you what we've learned. Correct, and of course His Regency has commanded me. I must remind you, do not go near the World Gate. Very well, children, that is all. Come find me in the library when you are finished. Come see me if you need any help. New journal entry, House Furukawa, Central Kingdom, something. Alright. Druidry Ritual, Flower Fairy. Alright, so we have our first squad of folks. It's the three sisters, and we have a wolf, and we have a fairy that has joined the old squaderino. I actually have very fond memories. This game makes me smile because inspect the Crystal Tower at the University Complex and inspect the marketplace. I do recall. It's been a hot second, but I definitely recall. I don't even know how to open our menu at this point. Is it tab? No. Well, it's possible that we can't open a menu yet. So one of these two doors is where we need to go. But I recall troubleshooting a lot of stuff. Enter the castle library. Nope. And helping the developer, well, finding a problem that the developer could fix. I couldn't say I was technically helping the developer. I myself didn't do much other than kind of report the problem. Can she run or sprint or something? I could have sworn she could. Maybe this is the, this is probably the place. The chapel. Nope. Don't need to go to the chapel. Well, we get a little bit closer if we wanted to. We got people out here we could talk to. Because of the World Gate, I'm able to travel here from my home in Azagwe. And other students, adventurers, and traders from around the world can come here to Sunrise Falls. Sometimes the Shadowlands beyond the gate can be dangerous, but probably safer than the bandits and storms in our world. Cool. The University Complex. We're going to go to the Crystal Tower. All the way up to the top. It's a little crowded up here, isn't it? Father wants us all to check on the crystals. Why? What's the importance? It sounds like someone hasn't been paying attention to Professor Kwame's lessons. The crystals in the tower are important because they protect the castle. This close to a world gate, someone in the Shadowlands might be able to teleport into the castle. The crystals here prevent movement through the Shadowlands. And anyone in the Shadowlands who wants to come to our world is forced to use the world gate. But doesn't the candle and sword do that for us? I mean, the whole reason they exist is to provide security around the world gates. That is their job, yes, but Father doesn't want to entrust our safety to anyone else. And I really don't think he trusts candle and sword anyway. That's why he doesn't let them out of their quarters and into the city. Well, the crystals have been inspected. They're still here and they're doing their job as far as I can tell. They're doing their job. How can you tell? I don't know. Don't you just feel that everything is more solid here? Solid? I'm not sure what you mean by that. But anyway, if you're satisfied, all is well. Then let's go back down. Alright, we got 5 experience for that. Okay, we can talk to this guy. Things are quiet here, Ayasama. All is quiet. We should thank the Divine Emperor that our city is so peaceful. Our beautiful Yamatai city on the Caledon mainland once saw great turmoil. But under the Divine Emperor's wisdom, we joined the Central Kingdoms. And now, we are like brothers, living peacefully side by side. Allied against all threats, whether from our own world or beyond the world gates. I'm a fan. I'm a fan, folks. I know there's a way to run. Alright, auto-saving. Oh, they're coming from the sewer. Run! It's the jelly oozes. Oh no. We were supposed to check the market for troubles. I suppose this counts. Yumi, do you think we should help? form a lance. We shall drive these slimes back. Dear Lord, we have an obligation to these people. Protect us as we protect them. Would you like a tutorial on how to set up a new lance? Sure, tell me, Professor Kwame. Of course, we're going to run through all tutorials, even if I do know, or I don't really remember, but even if I did know exactly how to do everything, and it should be pretty intuitive, I'm still going to run through all the tutorials because in case there's certain small details I miss, I want to make sure that if you guys are checking this out and you're like, oh, you're like, say you go 3-5 episodes, you're like, this is actually a lot of fun. You got to get into the story. The battles are pretty cool. I want to pick it up. You already know how to do the tutorials, and you can skip it on your own. And just kind of, again, any small details that I might miss, this will be here for you. Yeah, tell me, Kwame. What's up, buddy? To start, click on the Create a New Lance over here. Create a new lance. Now select one of your army's heroes by left-clicking on them. Alright, we're going to go with Cadet Yumi. Add your hero by right-clicking on one of the green squares. We have work to do. Alright, the first hero you add to the lance automatically becomes the lance captain. The lance captain's leadership determines how many additional heroes that you can add. Now add another hero. Left-click a hero and then vacant square. Alright. Looks like you know how to add heroes to lances. Go ahead and add more until you're ready. She's a mender. When you're done, return to the main menu by pressing... I mean, I think we could probably add all of these to the mix right now. There we go. That's it. You can rewatch this tutorial at any time. Click Reset Finished. Alright, cool. Character sheet. We hit escape. Okay, return to the game. Alright, would you like a tutorial? Sure. You must deploy lances before starting battle. Left click on the lance you want to select, then right click where you would like to deploy it. That's fine. So you can leave some in reserves if you really wanted to, I guess. After you've deployed your lances, you can hit the start battle by clicking this button. Battle started now. Left click on the lance, select it, right click in order to move and attack. Onward to victory. Watch this tutorial at any time. Glug glug splish. Okay, we got hit by one. We're doing some mending and some attacking. Alright, then we get to choose what direction we want to face, which is very important. We want to make sure we're not getting flanked as much as we conceivably can do that. They seem to have backed up. These guys are moving in. I will fear no evil. We dodged. And then we took that 1 damage. And now it's our time to shine. We can do a melee. We can do a ranged. Why is the ranged higher? I think I right click, sorry. I'm going to try to take these guys out. Okay, we did some damage there. A little bit more healing. Glug, glug, glug. Took them down, and that's that. We're going to end our turn. They're still retreating. We won't be able to take them right away. Oh, looks like we got some sort of counterattack there. Dodge, or maybe a preemptive attack. And then we got to heal up with our mender. Oh, this is great. Alright, we're going to have to go melee styles this time. I mean, maybe. Can we do ranged at point blank? Let's try it. Blurble poof. And Hurgle blurgle snurgle blurg darg blug. Alright, we've defeated them, and now they're moving in to try to take us. It's not gonna work. We're just gonna click and we're gonna right click. We're just gonna go in. Alright, and he's done, and victory is ours. It is sweet, sweet nice. You are victorious. Yeah, we are. I like the sound, the music. That's good. Should always be big and epic like that. I might even bump some of the sounds and stuff up. I feel like they're a little bit quiet. Thank you very much for helping us. Those slimes could have destroyed my whole stock. We'd like for you to have this. 3,000 florins, 20 ham, 20 bread, and 20 cheese. Nice. Alright, and remember, your troops are more effective when they have a variety of foods to eat. Yes, thank you. We'll remember that. Now, please excuse us. We have other duties to attend to. Crystal Tower is safe. The market is safe. I guess it's time to report to Professor Kwame. Alright, so things to remember about this game, or things to know about this game. Not necessarily remember, but Things to know about this game is you're going to be getting a lot of troops. Like, I don't know if it's hundreds, but probably dozens of troops. And you're going to be able to form them into lances. You'll have, like, maybe mostly ranged lances. You'll have some melee lances. I don't know if you're going to have, like, spellcasty lances. I mean, you can kind of, make a variety of stuff. Have maybe front line, midline, backline, or, like, front line with healers. And then you have ranged units. It's really going to be up to you to mix and match and see who you want and what situation. And there's a lot of freedom in that. And I think that's one of the greatest things that this game has going for it. I don't know how good or bad the story is going to be. I'm looking forward to the story. It sets up rather nicely. I already know kind of this first little bit. But yeah, I've been waiting for a while for this. Just kind of, I'm a little bit bummed out that the developer didn't be like, hey, Bumpy, remember that game that I had you cover a little bit back in the day? I think I did like 2 or 3 episodes, and it was awesome. It was really good. Well, we're here. You look weak. You need buy weapon. Nah, not right now. All right, so if we hit escape now, this brings up, yeah, we got some supplies, right? You know what? We're gonna end up getting more supplies, and it's not a good idea to buy right now. I remember I made that mistake before. Oh. What happened there? We took a weird path. Alright, well, we're gonna walk around. I don't know if this has controller support or not. I forgot to look. I know that was something that I was hoping it would eventually have, and I'm not sure if it actually does or not. We can try it, I suppose. My controller doesn't like blow the game up or anything. Oh yeah, look, there's some controller support. Let me move the cursor off the thing. Okay, it's still just chunks. Okay, that's cool. I thought that might be the case. We can change. We can zoom in and out a little bit here. Looks like you have to rapidly hit the button to zoom in and out versus doing the mouse scroll, which is again fine. I said I like seeing how things actually all play and work. And it's start. Okay, cool. Or options, or whatever it is called now. It's always the start button. I don't know why they decided to make it options. It's triangle? Oddly for talk. Ah, hello, child. It's always a pleasure to see you. Are you done inspecting the crystal tower? Yes, Professor Kwame, the crystals are safe and doing their job. Curious, how do you know the crystals are doing their job? I don't know, I can just feel that the world is more solid up there. Very interesting. Tell me, child, have you checked on the traders at the market yet? Yes, Professor Kwame. We went to the market and we saw a bunch of slimes coming up from the sewer. They were really gross and a little scary, but we defeated them. That is good news. I am glad that you are safe. In the near future, we shall have to mount an expedition to clear all the slimes from the sewers. But for now, child, you must go see your father in the study. He has another task for you. Thanks, Professor Kwame. Alright. Alright, it's the triangle. There you are, my girls. How are you? How did the inspections go? Well, all went more or less as expected, Father. The crystals in the tower are safe, and there was a little trouble at the market, but we took care of it. I'm glad to hear it. I know I can always trust you. Your mother would be so proud of you. Now, dear, please tell me, have you been keeping away from the World Gate? Yes, Daddy, we've been staying away. Father, about the gate, I need to know. Why are we not allowed near the gate? That's a fair question, my dear. I knew you would ask eventually, and I've been thinking about what to tell you. You are old enough to become my daimyo now, and the daimyo needs to know everything about her governorate? Governorate? I don't know, something along those lines. It's not a word I see very often. Therefore, I shall step down as regent, and you will take your mother's place as daimyo. And I will tell you everything I know about the gates. But to prove that you are ready to rule, there is one task you must complete. When that is done, we shall arrange your coronation. And I will tell you all I know about the gates. Very well, Father, what is this task? There is a bandit in the countryside by the name of Bellamy. He has been attacking merchants and tax collectors, and he needs to be dealt with. He was spotted most recently harassing Illis Muir in the southwest. First talk to Lucien here to get some equipment from the armory. Then head out to Illis Muir, speak to the elders and see if you can find where Bellamy went. After you have found Bellamy, return him here to face justice. After that, we shall plan your coronation, and I will tell you all about the world gates. Very well, Father, we shall return with this Bellamy and irons. I have some equipment for you when you're ready. You are going to be heading out soon. His Regency has instructed me to give this from the armory. A short bow, hunter vest, a shepherd's crook, initiate robes, mace, initiate breastplate, student spellbook, apprentice robes, initiate wand, velvet robes, glass orb, waistcoat, alchemical flask, apprentice apron, crossbow, and soldier's vest. I like the way that scrolls up. I think that's a really, really cool thing, but it's a little bit quick for me. But again, as you get more and more stuff, I mean, you can always see the items that you pick up. All right, so we should probably think about... Oh, well, that's interesting. So there's no way to really just go to... Okay, that's fine. I'm probably going to use the keyboard and mouse, but it looks like they have worked on getting the controller at least a viable option. So if you guys prefer to play stuff like this with the controller, which I think I do, I don't know, I might play around with both. But either way, it looks like there are options for either side. That's not really what we're looking for. Lances. Character sheet. Okay, and this is where we can go and get weapons. So she's got a healing potion. So she is also technically a mender or a healer. She's got a healer's pouch. And she's got student robes, which is 22 physical defense and 29 magical defense. We have initiative. Oh, that's much better. Yeah. I'm going to go with the initiate robes. It shows that our healing goes up, our white magic, I guess, goes up, and a bunch of other stuff. So by all means, let's put that there. There's no helmet? There's no helmet. Okay, what about main hand? What about offhand? Our main hand is that. Can we put an offhand item in? It's a wand. We can't use it because what is our class? Our class is student, I guess? Okay, that's fine. Okay, is there a way to switch characters? I thought maybe there was. Nope, I guess not. Okay. Nope, still doesn't seem like you can switch characters. Well, either way, we can change classes if we wanted to. And I like the fact that there are so many classes. We're going to stay what we are for now. And we'll see down the road what we're going to do. Okay. View character sheet. For Yumi, let's go check out the equipment. She's got a breastplate, which I think is definitely better than anything that we're going to be able to throw her away. A little bit more magical defense, a little bit less physical. I don't think that's worth it. Student robe is definitely not the right call. Apprentice apron wouldn't really make sense. Hand for a main hand weapon. None of this stuff really works. She is a cadet. So nope, that wouldn't work. So she's pretty much set with what she's got. Back out. Let's go ahead and hit Emmy. New character sheet, equipment for her. She's already got a short bow. It's another short bow. She's already got the hunter vest. So nothing really going there. Our fairy, I don't know that... Can she equip stuff? She can. It's got a little bit of attack power. Blue, green, red, and black. Mooncloth rags. She is currently a mender. And yeah, nothing seems to be available to her. Oh, chemical flask. I guess that's more damaging than the healing potion. Alright, and then I guess the doggo is the last one to check. And the doggo doesn't seem to be able to handle anything. Kakiko. The wolf brute. Can we change class with him? Oh, we can. He could be a wolf brute. Large, powerful creatures that use the strength of their teeth and hides to protect their packs. Wolf brutes always attack the strongest enemy, or the wolf skirmisher. Basically, he attacks the weakest enemy. Fast and cunning creatures within the enemy herd, one victim at a time. That's interesting. We're gonna stay with the brute. We're just gonna cancel it, but that's cool. Okay, so we did what we could, and now I guess it's time for us to depart from here. Before we go out and fight this Bellamy fellow, we should stop at the tavern and take some adventurers with us. That's a good idea. First to the tavern, then to the country. Into the country to find Bellamy. All right, that's awesome. I'm not sure why we were sliding. We're doing a little slide, slippity slide. It was all good. Can we get, like, priests and people from here, from the chapel? I don't think so, but let's talk and see. Hello, child. Pleasure to see you. What brings you to the house of God today? I love the windows in here. I just wanted to come in and look at them. Your mother gifted these windows to the church. She so loved the sparkle and color in the LED light. You are like her in many ways. Maybe the lead light? I don't know. I don't remember her very well. She left so long ago. I cannot think of a woman closer to the angels than your mother. She was beautiful, wise, and strong. The city never had a finer daimyo. And I am certain that she would be proud of seeing you grow into the young woman you are now. Oh, I appreciate that. Is that a fish? Go in peace, my child. I shall. Thank you. I have cool robes now, though, so... You know, that's a thing. Anyway, guys and gals, I think we're about done with the old episodic episode. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to finish this up just yet. Oh, I could have sworn we could go down there. But we'll be able to finish it soon enough. I mean, not finish, but like we'll be able to get out and do some more battles soon enough. There'll be another episode following up this one. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the game once again is called Himeko Sutori, or Himeko Sutori, or Himeko Sutori, I don't know. And it is by Rockwell Studios, released on January 31st, 2021. It's a lot of fun. I know we just barely scratched the surface. There will be more to come, and I'm excited. I've been waiting for this to fully release for a long time. Even for years before it went into early access and beta and all that stuff that I got a chance to try out. So, I'm pretty stoked. If you guys want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, I'll have all the relevant links down below in the description of the video, just like I always do. Thank you guys so much for stopping on by and checking this out. Subscribe, like, share, feed the algorithm, guys. You know the score. And until the very next episode, I've been your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Once again, thank you for stopping by the Freak Show. And always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.